Hey y'all, so today I want to take a quick moment and talk about Colt's newest announcement, the Colt King Cobra Target and 22 long rifle. And this has me very excited. Now before I jump into it, I want to say, hey, if you like the content, subscriptions, comments, likes, they all help me out greatly. Don't cost anything. You know, lets me know that people like the content, and plus lets the YouTube algorithm know that you like the content. So it just helps out greatly, and I really appreciate it. So anyway, moving on. Colt King Cobra Target and 22. I've been looking for a 22 revolver for a little while now. They're very hard to find lately. I'm assuming because 22 is still continues to be one of the cheapest options to go to the range and shoot for longer than 5 minutes without crying yourself to sleep. So this has me very intrigued. I'm curious to see how long it takes to come out, but hopefully not terrible. So anyway, they're coming in a 4 1/4 and 6-inch barrel lengths at the moment, which is good because, again, as a target gun at longer sight radius, it's going to help you out. Definitely interested. I think I'll be trying to track down a 6-inch barrel myself. Curious to see if they go a little bit longer at some point. I know Smith & Wesson with the old the Model 17. Actually, I think they went up as far as an 8-inch barrel length, so would be interested to see if they go that far. 6-inch, I think, is kind of a nice balance, though. So definitely nice to see that they're not doing like the shorter barrel lengths because they're marketing it as a target gun or a small game hunting gun. And I'm sure for most people it will be a target gun. At least that's what I'll be doing with it if I can manage to find one for a reasonable price. Speaking of price, I don't think they've announced the MSRP yet. I'm hoping to see maybe under $1,000 would be nice. I know some of the Pythons and some of the Anacondas have quite high MSRPs. So, you know, hopefully with this just being a King Cobra and it's a 22, shouldn't be too bad. Maybe 7, 8, 9, somewhere, you know, that's where the GP 122 and I believe the new 617s float around. So I'm assuming to be competitive, that might be where they end up. 10 round capacity sounds like it, which is definitely good because, again, the Smith 17, like you look at some of their main competition and they're like higher end main competition is usually 10 shots, so it looks like they're keeping up with that as far as you know, keeping competitive in capacity. Looks like the models I've seen all have Hogue rubber grips on them. I'm not a huge fan of rubber grips, but it's nice to see that they went with a main brand. I know sometimes companies, you'll see like Taurus or different companies, they'll release a gun with a rubber grip, but it'll be their own grip, and it's weird, and it's not always the best. And, you know, usually it's the grip that you always see on eBay, you know, dirt cheap, because people replaced it with a Hogue or replaced it with a, you know, a different grip, and nobody wants it. So it's nice to see that they put a Hogue, so people that do like rubber grip, you've already got that option on the gun. Target sights that are adjustable and changeable. That'll be interesting. I'm assuming that you'll be able to use other sights and grips for the other King Cobras. If not, I would think that would be, you know, a really shortcoming of the gun, but I'm assuming you can. I haven't really checked that yet. I don't think anyone said. But the fact that you can use King Cobra parts would be interesting because, again, you know what, like if you don't like those grips, you could just swap it out with something. I know there's several different G10 wood and even rubber options from other companies already for the King Cobras. So it'll be interesting to see that. Definitely a gun that sounds interesting to me. It's not something that, you know, again, I don't think it'll be everybody's cup of tea because I'm assuming the MSRP is going to be, you know, at least 7, 8 or higher. But for someone that really enjoys shooting 22 and likes to have a more refined firearm, you know, again, there's, you know, everybody thinks 22 revolver. I'm sure you go to the Heritage Rough Rider where this is definitely not that. You know, this is going to be, well, you know, it's a King Cobra, so basically they're taking their King Cobra frame and they're sticking it in 22, much like Ruger did with the GP 100, and then Smith did with their with the 617, where they just took a K frame and converted it over. So definitely interested in the gun, interested to see how long it takes to get to market. I know out here in California, you know, I just now started seeing the Pythons in the cases. So, you know, definitely curious to see how long it takes to roll out. Obviously, gun availability right now is can be kind of iffy, but excited to see. So give your thoughts down below. Is this something you're definitely interested in? You know, definitely seems like, you know, Colt listened to what the market's doing right now and producing a 22. It'd be cool to see more 22 revolvers because, you know, again, like I've been trying to track down a GP 122 for like 6 months now and no luck. You know, everybody's sold out of them. I'm not even sure if Ruger's currently producing them. But down below what you think. Is this something that excites you? Is this something that you're not interested in? And let me know, and have a good day.